Hello, everyone. I think we are live. So, if you can tell me if you can hear me, that would be lovely. I got a frog in my throat for some reason. Okay. Sherry said, I cannot wait for Frenchie to get jiggy with it. Well, let me tell you, I'm excited too. Um, three card gonna become five cards, I think, just because I get something that I changed my mind on my way. So, hello everyone. I'm Franz Martin. Most people know me by Frenchie. This is something right there. You can find more at frenchiestamps.com. And so, today I give the sample measurement. Really, if you didn't see the measurement in that, and go cut two pieces of designer series paper at 6 by 6, or if you get like some of the paper at 6 by 6, grab two of them. Try to find that they match in colors, because the leftover, both of them, we're going to do another card and then another card and then another card. So sounded good. Perfect. So welcome. We're going to get right at it. But before we're going to get at it, I'm going to tell you right now, I am the messenger for what I'm going to be saying. So I'm going to be keep the comment friendly, because I've been bashed quite a bit and I deleted for what I'm about to announce. Stamping Up announced that the card stock, it's going up with the new catalog that starts May 6th by $2.50 a pack. Yes, you heard me right. Somebody said it went up last year. Yes, and the year before, and the year before. And to be honest, I get my list here. Uh, Last year it went up $1.50. The year before, 75 cents, a quarter. Okay, between 21 and 20, it stayed the same. Before that, a quarter, 50 cents. So, yeah, 21, it's 21, 22, whatever. 20 and 21, it stayed the same. The biggest reason behind that, and this I'm not making that up, you can Google it, you can look for the news. A lot of mills are closing, and you're going to understand why the mills are closing. It's because that a lot of thing, it's paperless now. So instead of making paper, they don't need to make the paper. We go like our statement, it's online a lot. Some of us still like our paper statement, but many things like your electricity bill and such, they wanted uh, paperless. So if the demand is not there, well, the mills cannot stay open. And Stamping Up cardstock, it's more in depth. So it's only three, if I understand correctly, that it's supplying us, and the demand, the price go up. So that's quite a hefty. I think it's the most increase that I saw throughout my 24 years, 23 years. So one thing though that I can say, it's um, they give us a warning so we can stock up. I just find out though that the thick cardstock, the basic white, it's out already, because we announced that, and it's going to be back to 24. The thing is that they're saying that we will not have the 8.5 by 11, but this is my point of view. Okay, so many raise their concern, because we need the thick white. I mean, it's the best card base. um, I get a feeling they're going to bring it on the online exclusive. I can be wrong, but right now it's not coming. Okay. And on top of that, the regular white, it's right now it's 40 in the pack. It's going to go down to 24, just like the other one. And right now 40 was $13, so now it's going to be 24 for $14, so $1 more and 16 sheet less. So that's almost 80% or 80% increase. That one, it's the iffy, very a big one. So I'm telling you the news now. If you want to stock up, now it's the time. The price going to go in effect on May 6th. And many people ask me what else going to go up in price. That's the only thing they announced us. Like last year, I know the ink, the reinker, and all that they had told us in advance, but they just told us the paper, and I think it's because that we get such a big increase in the paper there. But now let's forget about that and let's go have fun. So, like I said, if you didn't prepare your paper, that is okay. My paper, it's not prepared because I'm not sure which color I'm going to use, okay? So that don't belong there. So you need 6x6. I am using the Artful Art. What is it? I don't even know the name. Full of Life. Huh. I was saying a name way down past. It's Full of Life that I'm using, and this it's in the annual catalog. Um, it's very bright color, and it's kind of fun for this type of card. I didn't invite in this fall. I saw it on Pinterest. I didn't keep the name who I saw it from, but I never follow exactly. So here we go. So we're going to take the paper, the 6x6. Like I said, it doesn't matter which direction you're going to cut the paper, because people say, do you need vertical or long way or horizontal or vertical? And this, it don't matter. It's a square, 6x6. So what we're going to do first, we're going to do 2 cards. And with the leftover, we're going to do another card. And then we can even do 2 more cards, okay? So really, I don't know how many Canadian I get here tonight, but I'm going to call that the Toonie One Sheet Wonder. Toonie Sheet Wonder, because I get 2, like because there we get the dollar. It's not in paper anymore. It's like the coins. We get the loonie, that's a $1, and then the toonie, it's the $2. So we're going to call that the toonie, really, because it's 2 pieces of paper, and really we can make 5 cards. You get that right, 5. I know in the description I said 3, but this morning I got up with something different in mind. So let's go at, we're going to go, the first one that we're going to do, it's going to be 1 1/4, and you want to score that on every 4 square. Every 4 square. Here we go. And Ollie said she won't be live tonight. She's at baseball for her niece, a game. So, okay, we scored that all 4 sides. Now, this one here, we're doing 2 different size. Here we go. I knew I had some Canadian here. We're going to score this one. See, I went with color that go together. You could use different pack. You don't have to stay in the same pack of paper. You can, because you can mix match. As long as they blend together, that would be perfect. So this one, the first one we did 1 1/4. To have a different size, we're going to go at 1 1/2. And we're going to score that 1 1/2. All 4 sides. So really, if you didn't get time to prepare your paper, you just grab 2 6x6. Then you're going to be on the good track to make your own, okay? Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to cut the 4 corners of all of them. And when we cut the corners, I always say take off the score line, because if you keep the score line, then it don't fold good. And it's always a side that you can see better than the other. So we're going to cut all 4 square, and these 4 square going to make 2 cards, or it's for decoration part of the card. So either way, we're going to be using them. I don't have really no waste on this card today, okay? So what we're going to be making, it's shutter cards. And I don't want to reinforce my score line. Some people like to reinforce before they cut them because you can see it better. But if you reinforce them, then your score line it's more rounded and then it's harder to keep flat. Now another little tip. Well, what the hee-haw happened to this here? Oh, I got one over here. I was looking for my bone folder. Oh, I got one right there. Um, what you want to do is take a bone folder and just press this on the side so it removes the score there if you didn't cut it off. That's just a little tip along the way there. Okay, now we're going to remove the other one, and it can get mixed, those things, because we will mix them in the next card there or such, okay? Well, this one I think I'm going to show you on the here we go. And then one more. And these are very simple and you don't need much to do. And I got something else that I'm going to share with you tonight. You're going to be shocked in a minute. I'm telling you, shocked. Okay, this you don't have to mark anything as long as you keep your paper going in the same direction. I like to go clockwise, okay? So when I'm going to put my paper on my cutter, when I turn, I'm going to turn always clockwise. If you switch direction, then you're going to have a fiasco, okay? So you're going to take your point at the top, put in the groove, and at the bottom there in the groove. I mean, the groove of the cutter there. And you're going to go ahead and cut this. And when you hit at the end, you're going to feel it. You don't even have to look where you're cutting. You're going to feel it. You're going with feeling here, okay? This is going to be for another card. Flip it. Remember, we're going clockwise. Very important that you keep on the same side. Now, if you got your blade, it's not sharp, the point, it won't to like just push it. Well, if your point it's not sharp, you don't have a new blade to put in, what you can do is start in the middle, go this way. And again, when you hit at the bottom here, you're going to feel that. Yes, this is very colorful paper, and I think for the shutter card, bright paper worked wonderful for that. So this is what we got. Kind of a star, right? Okay, we're going to put this one aside. We're going to do all our cutting and then we're going to build, okay? Again, this one, we're going to do the same thing. This was the 1.5, and we're going to go all clockwise. Very important to go all on the same side so it's going to flow. And you must think, oh my gosh, she's going to cut that tip there. You're going to feel it when you cut this. You're going to feel when your blade hit the empty there. You just stop. I don't think you have to even look. You can do that with the feeling. Et voila. Okay, now that is it for this. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to decide which paper you want to face you. I want this the inside, I think. We can always switch, okay? So I'm going to try this. I think this is going to be better here. I think I want this side. Okay, so we're going to reinforce this, very important. And if you see that one of the places that it hit the score it above, just shave it with your scissors, okay? Sometimes it's just like a smidge off when you cut it. Now, are you guys thirsty? we're going to go ahead and take a glue dots. Okay, if you would want to emboss the greeting, then you would do your stamping first before you glue it. But I like to do it this way. So you're going to go in, always in, okay? So I just put a glue dot at the tip. That's it. At that pointy there, put a glue dot. And then you just keep on folding in a row. Like this one, see, it want to push a little bit. I'm going to shave that off just a smidge. And that's, like I said, it's that score line there. Okay. And now this one here, the last one, you're going to push this up and then push it in. Is that the easiest shutter card you ever made? Yes, sip, 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 because we get more. Now this one here, I want this in the center. And again, reinforce. And this paper really, it's so awesome for this technique. Very, very much so. And over here. Oops. Okay, so now see how that is. Does it look like a shutter? I think so. So now again, or we could have went this way also. So you just decide, you know, which direction you want. Okay, now let's go. See, we're almost done with that. So soon it's just going to build our card, but we're going to make more cards from these two. So I'm just going to go ahead, put my 4 glue dots, so don't choke on your sip. Putting 4 glue dots. Well, that is good, Sherry. Now you get something new to work with. Okay, fold down. I just go clockwise to, well, backwards here, but as long as you keep the same rotation. Now the last one, that's the tricky one. Just pull, like open this and slide it under. And even if it bow a bit, that's perfect because it's really give even more depth. Now we're going to decide what greeting that we want. And so this one I can come ahead and do the happy birthday. And I will do that. And I was not sure which color, but now this one, I brought shaded spruce and a blueberry bushel. So I'm going to grab those 2 ink pads. Don't you think I use very different color? And wait, this afternoon or this morning I went and did more cards, and yeah, so I'm going to go ahead with I'm going to do the green. And the greeting that I'm using, it is from Simply Said. Voila. Okay, and then this one, my happy birthday, it's too big. So I'm going to go ahead and go with, where is my set? I'm going to go with hello, because hello go for any occasion. It can be hello, I hope you're feeling better soon. Hello, it's your birthday, I heard. Happy birthday. Hello, I'm thinking of you. I'm sending a card just because. You see, you can do all those hello. I think I want the green at the bottom and the pink at the top. Almost got the fiasco. Okay. Now, you know what? Let me move those two here because I know I want, so I want to put something on it. Okay, now we're going to decide how to build the card. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to do one. It's going to be a book fold. So it is 4¼ by 11. 4¼ by 11. We're going to score this at 4¼ score it at 4¼ and all this can be done after, okay? And then we're going to score this at 5½. And then the next one, I get some card base here ready to go. This one's just going to be fold normal. So 4¼ by 11, score at 5½. Okay, so we're going to do this one first. So you want to push that in the back. And then that's going to be the big one here. So we're going to cut, I'm going to use the shaded spruce. We're going to cut, if I can find back the cutter. We're going to cut what? I think that's 3 by, no, 3. Okay, that's 3½. We're going to go at 3¾ 3¾ by 3¾ that's going to be good. And then I got the bushel here. We're going to go at 4 by 4. I don't want that. Okay, 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. I just want a little border. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to take, I need 4" by 1. That's going to be for the side. Did I win cockeye here? Good enough. And then I need 4". Okay, I need by 1 7/8. We're going to go 7/8 by 1. I mean by 7/8 by 3 7/8. Okay, we're going to finish that card. I need ribbon though. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and glue this part here because we're doing a book fold, okay? Going to fold that there. Now let's mount this all together here. And the reason why I didn't give you the measurement of the layers and that, it's because maybe you would have cut different colors, and you're going to see after you get your designer serial paper all arranged, then it's a lot easier. And then this way. Then we're going to glue that. Oh, it's hot in here tonight. Oh, yeah. There we go. So you're going to see some that I'm going to share. I maybe did some layers bigger and such, but does it look like a shutter? I think so. Now, we're going to go ahead and glue those two together. And this one I already shut the card. So we're just gonna do a little bit longer than this. So this is 4. I would go about 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 inch. And we're gonna do a faux bow. Been a while I didn't do that, I think, around your finger and around your finger. And I'm going to show you, I thought to do like circle in the center of that. I didn't like it personally. I'm going to share it with you though, because I got card that I'm going to share later on. Maybe you guys like that better. That's all dandy and good. Okay, here. Now we're going to take one of the smaller, where is it? Yeah. One of the smaller here. I think I'm going to bring the orange and red there. See? Okay, so we're going to go ahead because I told you we're using everything, okay? It's no waste at this, not at all. We're going to go in the center of this. I like to put my ribbon first. That type of shutter was thinking when. Oh, no, the camera shutter. That's funny, 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 Scott. Yeah, like the camera shutter, you know, that focus shutter. Yeah, maybe I should say that differently. See, that is, yeah, those words mean more than one thing. I was like, what is he saying? And this going to come right here. And that's going to go this way. Now another glue dot, and I think this glue dot play a big play here when you do those bow. Oops, I get glue on me. Lift this up and then put your glue dot and this, and then not only it's going to stop moving, but when you put it in your envelope, it's going to stop. Okay. Now with that one here, we're going to take okay, we're going to finish the inside in a minute. Okay, let's finish the other card first so I know which is which. Okay, this one here, I think that yeah, I'm gonna do, I didn't bring other color than the green and the blue, and I think the green gonna go much better here. So, but I really like that blue there. Let me grab another piece too. Okay, 1 minute. I need another piece. Okay, now let me do. Cannot mix these. Okay, need to move that aside. I'm missing a card here. What's this one? Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do 4. Is it 4 or 3.5? 1 minute. 3 3/4. Okay, let's do 3 3/4. By 3 3/4. See, the blue go perfect there. And I think with the blue, I even gonna put the little green. No, I'm gonna do white. Okay, so white's going to be 3¼ by 3¼ I think. Measure twice, cut once. Yeah, 3¼ by 3¼ so 3¼ by 3¼ Okay, let's glue this. Okay, the one that I'm doing right now, it's for like 3 cards, but I'm going to show you the same thing that's going to make 3, 4, 5 cards, okay? So don't run away. If you think you saw it all, no. And voila. And then this, oh, this is cockeye bad. One minute, we're going to fix that up. We're going to turn that right here. And now I'm looking at the paper. I think green would have been, not green, but a pink would have been better, but that's okay. We're going to make it work. Okay, now we're going to take our ribbon. If I can see where it went right here. And we're going to go, still, maybe it was this cockeye here. Okay. Okay, we're going to go around the card. Could have give myself a little bit more there. I didn't have to be so stingy. Here we go. We got it. Okay, again, we're going to put a glue dot under there. But first, though, before we're going to put the glue dot, let me just lift that because we're going to work with the bottom. So we're going to take 2 of these here, and we're going to put one there and one there. See how we're going to use that there? So we're going to cut this right in triangle. You can cut it with your scissors or you can cut it on the paper cutter, whatever floats your boat. And you know what? I'm going to do the paper cutter here. So put point to point. And then again, point to point. Okay. Now that I'm going to use see if I would add the green, I could do the green, but it's still got the blue in it. Okay, I'm going to do the green there. And that go right at the point at the edge there. And then here. So it's just a way that, you know, you use all your scrap. But wait, I'm going to show you another other cards that I did with those square. I think it's even more prettier, but I'm going to teach you all of them. And then this one going to go there. I don't want the pink. I want the dots. That's going to come right here. So we're kind of doing mountains, okay? Now, on this one here, we're going to put glue just here. And then I'm going to put that right here. I find that a lot easier than cut it in half and such. Then go from the back. That won't work. I got it wrong. 1 minute. It's not too late. Have to be. Wait. Okay, it's the point. So it's the point. So the flat go at the top. Just remember that, okay? Flat at the top. Did that last week. I couldn't remember, but flat at the top, going to make a difference. Flat at the top, okay? Just remember flat at the top. And then cut it in from the back. Then put the glue here. Oops, not too much though. I mean, seriously, that I would have enough for. Here we go. Okay, the flat at the top. You remember that now, right? Oh, that one is. This one I'm going to have to play a bit. Here we go. It is still a flat. Here we go. See, now you get a beautiful border. And you use all those little pieces that were not done. I ordered some new bling that I absolutely love. I had put the just regular rhinestone, but oh, wait when you see this here. Is that cool? Now let's take our glue dot and let's secure our bow, okay? So tie this up here. And then we're going to secure our bow. Here we go. Okay, now check them out. So it doesn't matter what color you do, it really twists the color. It's a two-tone sparkle gem. Well, let me tell you, those two-tone sparkle gem make me happy. So this one, I'm just going to put 1 and 2 and then 3. Here, I'm going to put a little bit more glue because I had pulled it there. Okay. Now, with this one here, I got okay, this go with that. This go with that. Okay, so here again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got it. So we still have 2 in those thing here. So what I done, it's another border, but a little bit different. So let's cut this. I'm going to use my scissors. Even if it's not just straight, it's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put that at the bottom here. And we're going to do 1. And this one, I'm going to keep all the bubbles. Oh, this one look good though. Ooh, which? Okay, I'm going to keep this one and this one going to be there. So we're going to glue those 3, just like mountain. So we're going to put one in, and then the other. This class tonight is going to be a little bit longer than normal, just because that I get more that I want to share, okay? And I think you're going to love that, because really it's an awesome card that no waste and such. And then this one here, we're going to cut back in half this way. And then this time it's going to be the green. And then we're going to put that right there. And then at the other end. So see that, oops, see this one? I want to lift up here. That's a easy way to add your square. Just get rid of those scrap instead of the scratch. Boom. See? Yes, more sip. See how pretty it is? I think it's gorgeous. So that's card one. Now this card here, that one, the way that oh yeah, I remember how I did it. I'm going to have to do differently though. Okay, so we're going to open this up and we will cut this all in triangle. The other one that I didn't glue it there, so it was a little bit different, but that's okay. It's all good. If we want something all the same, you know what I would say, right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put glue there. And put glue here. I'm just doing something different here. That's it. And gosh, I think I want the blue. Okay, I'm gonna get the blue. And here. And then this one. Oh, I don't want two blue together. And here. Oops, need more glue here. I got sticky fingers. Okay. So now you see the, so I carry this with this. Now, just because I don't want to, I think I can fit that. I'm going to cut this back in two. And we're going to add another little layers. But trust me, I'm going to show you something else with these. Yeah, but right now, trust me, that Tombow glue, I got glue all over my fingers. Here we go. Okay, so now you get all the same color carrying over. Now we're going to add some bling, and I'm going to use those new blings again. Okay, this time I'm going to use the bigger one. I just love the way that this goes. It's just get every color you can think of. And I'm going to put two little ones at the bottom here. You know, I like to have odd numbers. Et voilà. So see, this. Okay, so that was the 6 by 6. But remember, we cut those triangle there. Now we're in for business again. So this one, we got those pointy thing here that we're going to use. Now you want to have a piece of cardstock that measure 4 by 4. I like to use white, okay? I don't even have one cut, so we're going to use 4 by 4. We're going to sing the song of Lanny Wilson, 4 by 4 by you. Here we go. Now, you can always, me, for the easiest way to find the center, I would take a scrap paper, and so any size, doesn't matter if it's a rectangle, if it's a square, it doesn't matter. You use the same size, and then you're going to fold it in four. And like some of it, I keep scrap like that, like 4 by 5 1/4 and such. But if you fold it in two, instead of measure, this is so much easier. And then back in two. Now this here is going to be your center. Just put the pencil mark, okay? Now, I like to use my, I need the big one. Okay, my silicone sheet here. I didn't put that in the description. I should. Now, what you're going to do, it's take, so we're using both cards. So that's why I said for both card would be great to have the coordination in the colors for the paper. It doesn't matter which one you're going to start first. If you're going to start the big one, because one it's wider and one it's skinnier, okay? So I'm going to take me this one here, I think, and then I'm going to mix them now. So I'm just, and you're going just below the F mark there, okay? I bet you can tell right away what I'm doing here. I'm pretty sure. Oops. So nothing is glued there, but I rotate between the fat and the skinny, okay? I can even put some of that. Do I want the circle? You know what? I'm going to do the circle. Okay. And okay, remember I have to rotate. Voila. So that's what we're going to glue. Don't worry if it's not equal in between each thing. You're going to be left with one of them. I'm going to show you what I done with that. I lost one in the other card, but I get another one. I get some glue there. 1 minute. I couldn't handle it. That's it. Okay, let's glue that quick. And while that is glued, I'm going to show you the other square because it have to dry a little bit before we can cut the back. If not, we're going to have a fiasco, okay? So we're going to put that and see my center there. I don't know, you don't really see the mark. I go about a 1/4 inch below, okay? No. I touch a bit the point, but it's going to be another mark there. So don't worry. Don't be hard on yourself on that. Trust me, it's very, very forgiving. This year, it's this sunburst or starburst or whatever you want to call it. It's one of the most forgiving ones, seriously. I think when people try that, they try too hard to be all equally, okay? This one was very tight from the top there. See? But that I'm not worrying about that because you're going to see I'm going to put an element there. It's going to take care of that. But usually I want it at the point, okay? Why that happened? I should have started a little bit higher or start with a long one in the center there. Like I said, if it's not all equally square there, don't sweat that. We will fix that. Okay, we're gonna let that dry. Wait a minute. Um, I think I'm gonna do shaded spruce. Okay, so let's cut three. I need three of 4 1/4. That's more than 4 1/4. Okay, we're gonna go at 3/8. 3/8 and 3/8. Half, it's too much. A quarter, it's too skinny. So just between the quarter and the half. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead. I need an, oh, I got another one. We're gonna go at 4 1/8 by 4 1/8. 4 1/8 by 4 1/8. Okay, we're gonna let that dry a bit, okay? First, I'm gonna do one of the, okay, let's that dry before we cut it, because if we cut it right away, trust me, your scissor is gonna be gummy, 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 gummy. Okay, now let me show you the first set that I did. Did you hear me? First set, because I got many. So this was just like the one we did tonight, okay? You see, this is what we're going to finish with. So that's why it doesn't matter if it's not just right. Now, it's just regular rhinestone that I put because I get the other one after, okay? Now, remember I said I try with circle? When I was putting the circle, for me, I think it take away from the shutter look. And it's the same thing here. I did this and I was like, no. And I put another layers in the back and I tried this. And personally, I like to stamp just the way it is. Now you tell me, do you like it with circle better or not? Maybe you guys like circle better. I like it this way because I think it bring more the shutter look. But we all got different opinion, right? So you tell me what you like better. So this was with one set. I did 3 cards. Now let me show you with the same principle that we did, but it's going to make 5 cards. Okay, so it's about the same, right? But you said you didn't use the square on that. And inside, I didn't decide what I'm going to put yet. So, okay, this is one. It's all the same paper, just different print, okay? And here is another one. So so this is the 1.5, and this is a 1 1/4 here. See, because you remove less, so you get more. And this is the starburst. Okay, so you see I didn't use no square on that, right? Right now, the magic will happen. Okay, so let's say you don't want to use the square like I did. I called it the mountains, whatever the border. So then it's going to become the 2 6x6, where I said the toonie will become 5 cards because the other one it's 3. Now to do the 5 cards, here is okay, this is 3 3/4 by 5, and this is 5 1/4 by 4. We're going to glue that together. Did you notice something there? Did you notice that? Do we have a punch? That's what I said. I'm going to tell you something that's going to shock you tonight, not just about the price. Sit down, my friend, because I'm going to tell you something that you're going to be like, no way. I decide to get the mixed label dice because we get the banner. The banner, it's on a card someplace right here. And then I'm going to use that for my greetings. Many stamp set. I didn't buy the stamp set that coordinate with that. I was not a fan. It was sympathy, and I had enough of that and such and such. And thank you. I use more like thinking of you, birthdays and such. And see, so I get this size, this size. Now tonight we're using this size and this size. So yes, I'm telling you, go ahead and get yourself a die. The beauty about that, it's $21. And really, if it would be dies, punch, it would be at least 4 punch because we don't have a punch that long. It would have to be a die. So this is amazing deal, $21. And really, you get like 5 frames for greeting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yes, I am loving those dies. So that's why I punch in the back there, because you're going to see in a minute. So now you're going to take one small, so we're going to mix them, okay? So I need a big one in the center, and then I need a small there, and then I need a small there, and I need a big one over here, and I need a big one over here. And then what I'm going to do is see the dies that I show you here, and this is going to go there. How cool is that? Well, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 square. That means you're still with 3 square. And this, I get this on them. Okay, I'm not gluing it right now because I think you get the jig of it. And then I will have them all cut though. And maybe I should take the time to, what time is it? Oh, it's been an hour. Okay, this. And see that I took my, from the back, go green. Okay, so now we get 3. This one I will cut them, okay? So this paper here, so my berry burrs, it is 5 by 3 3/4. And then my white, it is 3.5 by 4 3/4. Now 4 3/4. So 5 would be 2.5. It's right here. So I'm just going to put that there for tell me about where my center is. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue it. What the heck? Even if it's not, well, no, I need to know. I'm going to put that. So the little one, because we get 2 of the smaller one, the one at 1 1/4, those one, you want to put it there a little bit because they cannot go right at the edge because this one is bigger. Yes, mixed label die, and there in the description I add it because it's, yeah, it's a winner. So it's going to go about here. Okay, now I can remove that and we can glue them on top. Like this. And then this one. Like this. Now this here, I use the berry burrs and I emboss it with white. And then I'm going to go ahead and put it right here. And then I use the pebble punch. That's my favorite punch, really. And I did just the small and the medium flower. I got it someplace here. See, I did the small and the medium. I didn't do the big one for this. And glue dots to the rescue. That's why you guys said put it together. You wanted more excuse to have a sip or two or three or four. Let's cheer it. And you know what? This one up here, I'm going to take another one and operation. And I want that more this way. And there. And all those flowers been done with glue dots if you want to real proactive, whatever it's called. Et voila. How simple is that, right? Okay. So when, like I told you this morning, I got up and I'm like, I was not a fan of the what I did with the square, but at least I used them. And I'm like, wait a minute. So I got this. I had just cut scrap paper and see how pretty it is on a note card. And then I emboss on one. So like the one I didn't finish gluing here, I'm going to show you something about that, okay? This here, this one I emboss. My light is very, here we go. So this one I emboss with the metal one. And this one I didn't emboss. So I think this is more, I don't know if I want to say clean or whatever, but both are great. But one thing though, it was not dry, I think, when I put it in the embossing, and my square shifted a bit. So you see it's not quite straight, but it's still good, right? But you see with the flower and see those embellishment, they're so awesome. So that's how I decide. I just cut my square. So you need 4 square of 1 1/4 by 1 1/4 by 1 1/4, and 4 of 1 1/2 by 1 1/2, and you would get those 2 cards here. Or like the leftover from these 3 cards here. So that's just like the other one we did tonight. These 3, then instead of the mountains at the bottom and such, instead of 3 cards, we become 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think if I would say vote, I'm pretty sure this would go. So do you see 5 card, or you would say 3 cards? Now we're going to finish our other one there. I get a little mess here. So this here, you're going to remove this and cut always from the back, okay? Always from the back. You're going to want to clean your scissors after this. Always cut from the back, because then you can see where the edge is. Okay, I need a sip of water. And then this. And this. Voila. Now, I thought I did. Well, maybe I did not. So, okay. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to do white flowers. One over here. And I won't even sponge around it. The other one I sponge around it. And then the leaves going to be in the green. Okay. And what I like to do is, if you take your paper piercer, you put your flower petal in your hand, you push, see, it's going to make it fluffy. Yes, when it's going to go in the mail, it's going to go flat a little bit, but you're going to be surprised how it stayed like that. Now, did huh, I need two petal. I know I had two leaves, but I must have fly it someplace. Now, the leaves, I like to fold it in half. And if you still have your paper crimper, I was thinking about that today. If you pass your leaf in the paper crimper, it's going to be amazing because it's going to make all the lines. No, don't use the pokey at the other end because that's going to leave a mark. You get that right. Okay, glue dots. Glue dots at the top. And if you want, you could sponge the petal. Absolutely, you could. And then you're going to take and sponge the leaf also. I feel I kept you here for an hour. You want to see the finished product before breakfast, right? My hands are so dry. Okay, and then now I put it in the back. Now I'm going to put it in the front of the leaves. And why I would put that in the front? Because it's going to go in the back of this. See? Now, oh, let's stamp our happy birthday first. Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm going to use shaded spruce. I'm going to put it at this end. And this happy birthday, it's from the Simply Said. And that go very good with the whatever that dye that I show you. See, okay, I almost made a fiasco there. So you see, so the banner, it's great for let's celebrate. It's great for happy birthday. Maybe you already got that set. See, the small frame, and the frame that I show you there, like their stitch. See the little stitch? Very cute stitch, okay? Take my word for it if you don't see the camera. The small one, miss you, hello, thanks, yeah, thinking of you, that all fit in the small one. Now, just a note, fit this way or fit this way, happy birthday this way. You can do the big one to four, no, the happy birthday don't fit. And then you get the tiny one, you get the yay fit in there, the hello fit in the yay, in the little one, and this one here, the hello fit, lovely. And then, was that, no, I think, and yay, miss you. See, so it's a very good set. If you want more greeting, then it's a nice one. I cannot remember the one that goes with that. I really like this one wet. Okay, now done with the commercial. Okay, one glue dot there, it's not enough, so I have another sip for security. Now I'm going to take my leaves pointed to the left because this is to the right. And remember I said that don't matter because we got an element. Make sure you cover it. Squish, squish, squish. And then we're going to take this. I absolutely love this because they look purple, they look blue, they look pink, but depends what you put with it. And the color, really, it's very, very cool. And they're not that thick. So another bonus, right? Oh, it's cute. Okay, now we're going to put that here. Just a tiny little border. Now, all our card bays measure 4¼ by 11, okay? One of it's scored back at 4¼ for the book fold, but they're all on the long one, all of it. Now, this here, we're going to go ahead and put that in the middle about. Then those little wiggle here that I said we're cutting 3 of the 3/8. Gonna put a strip there. It's just that by 4, it's really don't bring it in the corner, right? Oh, I don't know what happened there. But then with the little strip, it really get that offset it. And then I'm gonna go put that, oops, right here. Then again, we go from the back, always from the back, right? Et voila, my friend. So and then I got this here. One thing you could have done, it's from the center here. You can put that here for a corner. I'm gonna show you the other one I did. I didn't like the other one that I did. I cut that back in half. I thought to put one side, the other side. It didn't look good. So here, I just gonna do like one corner in the card. So we use every bit of it. The other one, if I can find where I put it. Okay, see, I cut it in half, put it in the bottom there. I thought to put it there and there, it didn't look good. So this is the set that we done tonight. So that it, you know what, with that green, it looked very good, don't you think? So that is, and so that's 3 with 2 sheets because we get all the pointy there, inside and inside. Now, if you decide to do like this one here, I didn't put any of those square on the card, but then that's going to give you 5 cards. I'm going to fix this here. It's going to be posted on my blog coming in the next, see? Oops, you don't even see it. So see this one like that. So that is it. So you can have 3 or 5. So I think that it really, those things, I thought the green was Christmassy, but no, it really, really stand out. So last week was those pop-up cards, right? Remember that was last week that we create together. And the winner, she's here all the time. Well, most time. Tonight she's not. I don't think she ever won on one of this. Maybe one time before. I don't know. But the winner, it is Holly. So Holly, you have to claim your cards. That means you have to watch my video, right? And just say, hey, I get that. So that was last week. If you missed that, just visit my on my YouTube channel. Look at my live event, and that was February 28th or 29. I mean 27. February 27. Yeah, 27. So that is it. So all the supplies, it's listed below, and also the basic measurement, the one that I add on, the for the square and that, I will have a post for that. But if you take your square and just line it up like I did, you can do any size really, because you see I even done on like the note card there. So that's no biggie. See, I get hot and I took my sweater on top. It was crazy. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed that. Uh, Next week, maybe I'm going to share a kit. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So just watch when you see my announcement that for the live, if it's a create along, I'm going to have the measurement. If not, just join along. Okay. That's it, my friend. I hope you enjoyed tonight. Till next time, happy stamping. Bye bye for now.